Do you know the power of generosity is when you help others, they often help you. Hey, what's up people? Peace be upon you. Myself ridwan.a.rahat. Welcome to my channel. Hope you are doing well during the quarantine. In my channel, I am thinking of making contents related to filmmaking and what else? Maybe tutorials and vloggings and yeah, that's it. Today, I'll talk about how you can bring light Moody Brown effect into any kind of photos applying the technique. Basically a Lightroom tutorial I am going to show today in this tutorial. If you are new to Lightroom, stick around. You might learn something. And if you are already experienced in Lightroom, you also stick around. You may learn also something new, or you may teach us also. So let's begin. So first things first, open up the Lightroom, import files and select which one to edit. In our case, we will going to play with this file. But you should try to get the best shot possible before you edit any stuffs, because it's gonna help a lot. It's gonna save a lot of time. So at first, we will reframe our picture by using crop. Use crop, don't afraid to use this. Now the basic correction begins. Here comes exposure. As we aim to edit light Moody Brown, we will bring the exposure down a little bit. It will create the moody environment. In our case, it's minus 0.24, minus 2 stops. Well, it depends on the exposure of your picture. If your picture is negatively exposed or positively exposed, then the number may vary. We will talk about exposure in our future tutorials if everything gone well. Then contrast. We will add contrast to the picture to feel moody. Here around positive 35. We will add some highlight around positive 21. Shadows around positive 14. Add some whites around positive 12. Bring down the blacks around negative 2. This is our basic adjustment. Then we will go to the tone curve section. Highlights around positive 42. Add some light to make light moody. Maybe around positive 50. Add some darks around negative 5 and shadows to negative 7. It will change the curve of the graph. Now the most important part, the color section. All what you have to do is to play with the sliders and bring the color according to your taste and choice. But there are definitely some steps to bring different kind of vibrant and different kind of color. To know, you have to stick around for further tutorials. For this, you have to consider subscription and press the bell icon to get future notification. The basic is, most of the cases, you have to keep the red, orange and yellow in your picture, and sometimes desaturate or add saturation to other color. In our case, red hue around negative 11, orange hue around negative 47, as we want to bring brown. Saturation positive 9 and luminance to positive 29. Well, we made the luminance of red is positive 11. In yellow, our hue is minus 20, saturation positive 18 and luminance to positive 20. To add the moody feel, we need to desaturate green. Saturation to minus 42 and luminance to minus 76. Our hue is positive 36, aqua. It has little impact on our process. So just play around. In our case, hue to positive 18, saturation to minus 78, luminance to minus 51. Blue also have little impact. So hue to positive 38, saturation to positive 29 and luminance to minus 20. Purple and magenta, saturation minus 100, means no impact. We also make our saturation of red to minus 100. In details section, we will reduce some noise, add some luminance, details and contrast. Play with color tab. The calibration section is not so important, but you can play with shadows, red, green and blue primary. But in the beginning, not necessary because it changes colors. At first, it seems difficult to understand. Just follow the steps I do. Interesting. We are almost there. We will add vignette from navigation bar. It will make the picture look cinematic. Now go back to basic correction section. Add some vibrance and saturation, not too many, This is the raw footage and this is the edited. Then export the file. Now here is the best part. We can bring difference by changing one or two color from HSL or color tab. If we bring hue of green to around -49 and saturation of yellow to +33, then we get another feel which most of the editor likes. So you can edit like them by yourself without buying any preset. Hit export and here you see the difference. Can you figure out? That's it from me today. Hope you learned something. Hit that like button in the quarantine style and consider subscribing. Stay safe.